In this video, we're going to dive into $15,000 face of 90% silver. I also have an update from the guy I told you about probably about a month ago, about the guy has stage 4 cancer and he wants to go to Hawaii. We got an update on him, and we also have an update on the woman and daughter who has $8 million worth of silver and gold combined. We got a lot to cover today. We're going to get into it right now. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 4,500 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you're not yet subscribed, please come join a fast-growing channel. There will be never a video I do will make you to pay for it or a membership. Nothing like that on this channel. All my content will always remain 100% free. If you would like to donate, I've had a couple emails the past couple days. There are two ways: a super chat in any video, or super thanks I should say, or you can PayPal me. That link will be in the description of the video. I thank you for all the donations. Now let's really get into the video. Late last night, about 9:30 East Coast time, I received an email from a customer. We do have an email list that we send out emails priorly, and we're telling people that we're not going to take email orders for 90% silver. He emails me and saying he's got $15,000 face in dimes, as you see here, quarters, and half dollars. He says he wants to sell it all, and the reason why he wants to sell it all is because they're getting in their 70s, and they want to, him and his wife want to go live on a cruise ship. That is their dream, always have been. And how they stack this was their father owned the gas station back in the 40s and 50s, part of the 60s. He took over the gas station. He added on a mechanic's garage, and anytime that some people brought in silver as part of change, as either a gas station or part of a payment, he actually gave him a little bit more. He had a sign on there on his door for years, and he never really paid more than 3 or 4 times face for the 90% silver. So this guy is going to make out very good. Roughly the amount is, in dollar terms, is about $360,000. It's going to be more than that because he's got some half dollars. So we're going to pay up on the half dollars. We told him, we will pay you any amount that you want to bring us in. I said, we will give you the same price as our bullion dealer is offering if he had it in stock. So he says, well, what are you short on now? I said, we're short on half dollars. He says, I'll be in the morning with $300 face of half dollars. I want to sell it slowly. He said, I don't want no paperwork. He said, I know about the $1,000 face threshold. He says, I want to sell it slowly. And I says, that's fine. I said, there's no problem there. And he says, how often are you willing to buy it? I says, as often as you want to bring it in. If you want to bring it in a couple times a week, we will take whatever you have that you want to sell. And so we are guaranteed, he says, you're guaranteed to get it all. So we are, he says, if you run short, he says, I live 15 miles from you. If you run short, let me know. The guy was very nice. His wife was very nice too. She also worked in the casino in Vegas. That's where they had most of their businesses, and she was in the cash cage, and she was getting about $10 to $15 a week in silver coins back in those days. I'm talking like the early 70s to about 84. She said, and she's, when it went up to that 50, I can clearly remember when it went up to that $50 threshold. She said, I didn't buy anything. I waited for it to drop off. And because the casino was not going to let her have it at that price. They were melting it down at that price. So then after a while, of course, it came less and less defined, but they still found 90% silver. They were going through half dollars for years, folks. Half dollars for years, quarter rolls for years, dime rolls for years, and it added up to about $15,000 in face value. And it's probably worth, I would, $360,000 plus. I did it at 25 times face. So I mean, we're paying 24 times face for dimes and quarters right now. We're paying 24.5 times face for half dollars. We're selling it for 25 times face for quarters, in dimes, and the half dollars we're selling for $25.50. So that math may be on the 24 times face, not the 25. I'm gonna need to correct myself there. So yes, we're gonna have some 90% silver coming in the doors. We're always selling the half dollars. He said, you're not gonna find any key dates in my stuff. He already told us that. He says he's already gone through it all. He knows about the key dates. He says ain't gonna be nothing there, so don't waste your time. We said okay, thank you for letting us know that. Yeah, they want to go live on a cruise. They got the house on the market, and they've done real good for themselves over the years. So that's what they want to do. We're gonna buy it up. So he says expect me to bring it all by the end of the year. So it's great, you know, because we're selling as fast as we can get it in the doors. The update on the guy who had cancer, he's still doing well. He came in today and sold us $300 worth of dimes. Today he says he's got about $400 worth of quarters left, and he says he's got about $800 worth of half dollars left. He says I'll be back to dump those off before I leave for Hawaii in around Christmas, about a week before Christmas time. So we got some inventory there. Going to be coming in the door. So we just received a $1,000 face from our bone dealer in quarters. So right now, if people want to call, we got plenty. We got plenty coming in the door as of right now. But that is not going to last long. I'll keep you folks up to date of how fast this stuff is selling. And he says the first guy I was telling you about, if he says if you get short, just again give me a call and I'll help you guys out as soon as I can get down there. He says normally I can get down there the same day you guys call. And he says, you know, I know you guys need it. He says I bought gold from you guys before. I'm not willing to trade my gold in right now. My son's gonna hang on to the gold. And I guess he's got about 64 ounces of gold, so according to him. So I did not see the gold. He did come in, like I said, with some half dollars, and they're always selling. So Franklin's in walking half dollars. He says he did not have many Kenley half dollars in there. He said he probably got about $85 worth. He says, I said, well, we will buy those too. I said, you got any 40% in this? He says, no, I didn't mess with those. So I mean, he's done real good for himself. The update on the woman who has $8 million, she is back. The daughter is back from the other state, and we're going to go over there to process some 90% silver there. They're not willing to sell it at this time, you know, but we're going through for the key dates and see if there's anything key dates. And, you know, she's willing to pay us, and we don't want, that's not what we're trying to do. We're just trying to help people find the key dates. And if she says you'll be the first ones we contact to, if we do decide to trade for some gold. She did say that, so they'll think about trading some 90% silver, because they do have a lot, and it's probably too much for them. But you know, I've always said in other videos, you can never have too much 90% silver in my book. I wish I had a lot more than I own myself, but it is what it is there. So yes, this has been a good day for the shop. I will keep you folks up to date what's going on out there. The ports are back, reopened. Yes, I know I said that last night, the ports were closed, but I did make that video last night on my previous video. That news broke after I uploaded it. I'm like, I'm not going to change that video, so I'm like, just let it go. So yes, not all my videos are going to be really up to date with news sometimes. You know, because news does change. You know, I do have about 2 time slots. I do have time to record videos, and it's normally around 11 o'clock a.m. and it's normally around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when I do make my videos. And when I make the 5 p.m. videos, it's normally dropping the next day, the next morning. So news will change overnight, so bear with me with that. If I report something wrong, yeah, go ahead and correct me. That's fine. You know, I get the news changes, and there's nothing I can do about that, because I do work at the coin shop too. So I mean, and I do need to sleep. So bear with me with that. You know, that is what it is there. Well, I thank you folks all for watching. I'm gonna keep you guys posted. The shop is a little bit busy as I'm speaking to you now. I came home for lunch to record this video for this afternoon. So this is what is going on with the shop right now. People are still buying 90%. They're still buying a little bit of gold. Hardly any platinum is really going out the door. So there's your update for the day. If you folks have any questions, my email will always be in the description of every single video. Please reach out. I'm happy to help anybody out there. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. Help me get to that 4,500 subscriber goal by the end of October. Thank you for watching. Coin Shop Chris is now out.